It's Week 8 of the NFL.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014 at Fresno State, Derek Carr.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carr starting with a throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Coming out throwing is Baker. This is ahead for about 5. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's the give to Irving. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, ball at the 36. That pass complete to McMillan. Dukes out a 1-stop. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This one finds Irving. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Saints still running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Carr with it on first. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Into the hands of Olave. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Carr off the play fake. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Back to the air, Carr. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
From the shotgun, Carr. Completed to Reynolds. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel.
So the Buccaneers raising the challenge flag. They saw that last play differently.
The previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Finding Reynolds. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they're left with 4th and short.
A 39-yard attempt.
Mikatomny's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. He finds Evans, left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Baker throwing again. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Irving here from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. It's White on the give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They'll run, it's White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. He's keeping it, he's going for it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Baker Mayfield the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. It's like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Carr here from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic 1st down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run here following the penalty. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing his Carr. That's into the hands of Moreau. He's got a gain of 6 there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Looking to throw, Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They go play action with Carr. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Carr with it on third and short. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Mikatomny's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left, this is Irving. No one around, he's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. 1st down, here's Baker. This finds Evans, complete. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the give, this is Irving. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This finds Moreau.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Carr. Complete over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. Got his target. It's Hill. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Mikatomny's kick is good. And that gets him back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They give to Irving, left side. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Third down, here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Putting a receiver in motion. Carr now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They'll call it a gain of 9, so half the distance they needed. It's now 3rd and 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime. Look, third down coming. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Punt team on the field. And this will be his second effort at the contest. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, Mayfield. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
That coordinator calls a screen pass. The last thing he's thinking is an interception. We so rarely see interceptions on screens. But when that defense has an awareness, as they did right there, and they got their eyes on the quarterback, they blow up that screen and even do it one better, taking the ball away.
Able to get it to Moreau. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back now, pressure on its way. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the Buccaneers' 12-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he drives this forward to the 6. 6 yards the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the shotgun, Carr. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from just 23 yards away. McIntomney's kick is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Godwin, the man in motion left. Throwing again is Baker. This one's taken in by Otten. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. He's up, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers push this to an 8-point game. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Carr with it on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Back to the air. Carr. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Carr here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, a give to Miller. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. First down, here's Baker. On target to Godwin. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. It's a give to White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now from the gun. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the give to Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Irving here from the gun. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield set to pass. Dumps it off to his running back.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers push this to an 8-point game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is brought in at the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Come near the goal line. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing again, it's Carr. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver...
On that last call, not sitting well.
After review of the play...
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints at a 2-score deficit. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket.
Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Completes this one to Otten. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Second and 3 now. From the gun, a run for White. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.